Hi, Rachel.
I'm really so excited to meet you.
Talk Time with Reid Moriarty.
We're here at the Public Collection in Indianapolis. We're here to review Rachel Simon. So, Rachel, how do you think of the idea for the Public Collection?
I think that I have a great love of books and of art, and I want to share both of those. And
Okay.
so I think the Public Collection was a great way to do that.
Okay. What directions did you give each artist to create a book sharing station, Rachel?
Lots of directions, actually. Probably too many. One of the biggest things was that we wanted each to be site-specific, meaning they related to the location in some way.
Mm-hmm.
And that they were conceptual in some manner and maybe related to social issues or something that people could relate to more than just being beautiful.
All right.
They all kind of have a background story,
All right.
and they relate to their location.
Does it have to be a certain size, Rachel?
All the size requirements were different based on the location. So, like the one here is a lot smaller than the one on Monument Circle, for instance.
All right. What was the greatest challenge creating the Public Collection?
I think the greatest challenge was there's so many moving parts, so many people involved. So it's not just the artists, it's not just the site owners, but it's really an amazing example of collaboration. So there's so many moving parts, I couldn't have done it without an amazing team.
All right. What is it about book sharing that creates community, Rachel?
I love your excitement. It's infectious. I think the coming together of people at the locations, so the gathering, and the sharing aspect, I think, of literature, and I really like the part that people can leave a book so somebody else can read it, so it's kind of like a kind of a sharing system, sort of.
Do you have a favorite book as a child?
I think I'm discovering more children's books now that I have a child that are amazing. The Curious Gardener is the children's book that I never read, but I love it.
You do?
Yeah, I think Goodnight Moon, things like that, we all loved.
Mm-hmm.
The Napping House, I just rediscovered that, and now I read it to Zara.
I know that book.
With the mouse and
And it's raining outside.
Yeah.
I could read Owl Babies or Dear Mr. Blueberry every single day. What book have you read the most times ever, Rachel?
I am really weird about that. I don't usually like to read a book more than once. Obviously, children's books, that's different. You read them over and over again. But I'm weird about that. I'm sort of the same with movies.
All right.
Yeah.
If you were a character in a children's book, Rachel, which one is the most like you?
He's like, that's a tough one.
You don't have one? You're thinking?
I feel like maybe I would be an animal.
Okay.
I
think I'd be an inventor in a children's book, just like Heraclitus Potts.
That's a good one.
No, I'm not a monkey. I'm an inventor. Rachel, have you thought of one?
I keep going back to, this is a newer children's book, Fancy Nancy, and she's maybe a little bit annoying, but she's really creative, and she loves to draw and paint, and just has a really an amazing imagination, and I think maybe I would be her if I was younger. That would be like a younger version of me.
All right, Rachel. So what book that you have never read before would you be so excited to find at a book sharing station, Rachel?
I do like history, and so I don't know if I can really come up with a specific title. I guess it would just be the element of surprise. Coming across something that I haven't heard of would probably be the best.
Alright, you must love Indianapolis, Rachel. What makes you most proud of the city?
I think that the people here are really special, and I think there's always an urge to grow and do better and change and evolve, and I think we're seeing a lot of that lately, whether it's in the arts or business. I think there's always there's never really like a complacency. You know, we're always trying to move to the next level, and I think there's a lot of really special people here.
Alright.
It might get a little too cold for me sometimes.
It will be too cold for you, Rachel. You should definitely come to San Diego. It'd be warmer there.
I lived in California for a while. I love California.
Do you have a favorite movie, Rachel?
These are really hard questions.
Yes, they are.
Because I don't think it's hard for me to to choose one of anything. For some reason, the Neverending Story just came to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that would be my favorite, but it just popped into my head. Have you seen the Neverending Story?
No, but I like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I love Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I love that movie.
You love that movie?
I have another. I changed my mind.
What?
The Sound of Music.
Yes.
And Mary Poppins.
That's my other favorite.
Those two are probably two of my favorite.
Rachel?
How did I do?
You
I'm just
did
kidding.
awesome, Rachel. And guess what? You won a CD.
Talk Time with Reid Moriarty.